lunch with Pancho Villa. So this professor at this state university, don't know what university it was, he says that he wants to write a book about Pancho Villa. And he thought about it, and the best way to write this book about Pancho Villa is go right down to Mexico. Right down into Old Town Mexico and knock on doors and find out if anybody knows Pancho Villa or knew of him. Maybe through a family story. So he flies down there, starts knocking on doors, getting no answer. Knocks on this one door, and this old boy, he answers it. He's got his hat on. He says, "Can I help you?" He says, "Yeah, I'm writing a book about Pancho Villa, and I want to know if you know anything about Pancho Villa." And he says, "Do I know Pancho Villa?" One day, I was riding my burro across the desert, and in the horizon, there was a big black horse. And on that big black horse was an hombre. So I got up my burro over to him, and I say, "Orale!" And he says, "Get off your burro." Well, I don't want to get off my burro, but he had a pistola, and I had no pistola. So I get off my horse, my burro. So I proceed to get off, and he says, "Take down your pants." I don't want to take off my pants in the desert. I get a sunburn. But he had the pistola, and I had no pistola. So I take my pants down. He tells me, that crazy son of a bitch, he tells me, "Take a shit." I don't want to take a shit. I don't need to take a shit. But he had the pistola. So I take a shit. While I'm taking a shit, I farted, and the horse, he stumbled. And the pistola, it fell on the ground. Well, I grabbed that pistola. And now I have the pistola. I tell him, "Get off your horse." He may not want to get off his horse, but I had the pistola. He had no pistola. So he get off his horse. I tell him, I say, "Take down your pants right now." He may not want to take down his pants because it's the desert. Maybe he gets sunburned. But I had the pistola, and he had no pistola. So he pulled down his pants. I tell him, "You take a shit." Maybe he don't need to take a shit. But I had that pistola, and he had no pistola. So he take a shit. I tell him, "Eat your own shit." Maybe he don't want to eat. Maybe he's full. But I had the pistola, and he had no pistola. So he eating his shit. And you ask me if I know Pancho Villa? Yes, we had lunch together.
She doesn't get it.
That's the end of the story. We had lunch together.
They had lunch together.
Oh,
they
gross.
ate the shit together.
Okay.